What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Adam Butler. The Miami Dolphins just picked this guy up as well. We got a 2-year deal worth about, it was something between either $9 million and $10 million, something around there. So, pretty cheap deal. He's a defensive tackle, 6'5", 300 pounds. Adds a little bit of depth. Not really the size I would like to be a nose tackle, unfortunately. He's number 70. I do think that, yeah, they're kind of lining him up there. I just think he's a little small for that. But it does add depth. So one thing I do like is he's got his hands inside pretty nice there. Disengages and is able to get to the running back. I like that. Right here. Foggy. Okay. So you're right here. So he seems to be pretty decent with his hands. Gets his hands inside, defeat the inside hand, and he seems more of like a 3-4 defensive end or a 3 tech. So I think he'll add some pretty good depth there. When Christian Wilkins went down with COVID last year, it was pretty rough. But I think him in rotation with like a Raekwon Davis, Siler, Wilkins, I think that's a pretty good rotation of guys. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Is that him here? No. Alright, he actually is the one deck on this play. What happened? Good job beating this double team. Sorry about the background noise. I didn't want to have to wait till 1 o'clock again. Yeah. Right here. Hang on. Sorry about that. Get to look at him against us a little bit. Right here. Over Ted Karras, who is back in New England, by the way. So it does look like he can get some snaps at 1 tech. I think this is a guy who we could play at 3, we could play at 2, we could play at 1 or 0. 2 as in like 2 gap. I do think he can 2 gap pretty effectively. Why does it keep doing that? Where it keeps taking the bar away where I can't do that. He does seem to line up at 1 tech the most. Interesting. This does make it where nose isn't an absolute necessity. Let me take a look at that. So this is something I like too. This is control right here. This is what I talk about when I talk about control with a nose tackle. He's got his hands inside on Ted Karras. And he's looking left and right over Ted Karras' shoulder, trying to find the running back and he's making sure he's in a situation where when he needs to, he can get rid of Ted Karras in a hurry and go and make this tackle. Or at least get an armor on him. I like that. Doing some goofy shit. Okay. I do So he's actually got some go to him. See, I wouldn't want him being like a nose full time. I think he can kind of be like Raekwon Davis and Christian Wilkins last year, and Seiler, where we moved all of them all across the defensive line. I think we can do that with this guy too. And maybe that'll be the move instead of having like a true 1 or 0. I don't hate that idea. Flag. Good communication there. That's one thing I like. Communicating with your guy. He does seem to be very good with his hands. Or at least solid. Especially for the price we're getting him for. Yeah, he kind of got washed there. But wait. He was able to disengage eventually and get to the running back. So, something. I ain't mad at this signing. I've liked all of our moves so far. Got his hands up to bat that down. Very nice. Right here. The next big target needs to be center. I would really like to address center before the draft if possible. Because I think we can get edge and wide receiver in the draft. Got doubled on that play. Right here. All right, how did he disengage there? Just didn't allow him to get a hold on him. And how did he get past the tackle? He just defeats that inside hand. That's some pretty bad O-line play on the Chargers part there. Hope that doesn't get copyrighted. Watch a little bit of the Cardinals. How are we doing on time? Go a little longer. I think I pretty much got an idea of how we can use them. Pretty similarly to the guys we have. Again, he is showing control. That is one thing I really like in a one-tech. Showing control. He's not overdoing it. He's not doing more than he has to. He's got his hands inside on the center. He's keeping his eyes on the running back so that he can disengage when the time comes. That's control. And he's pretty good at beating double teams. This is a pretty solid signing, to be honest. I ain't mad at this. Especially, again, for the price. So, yeah, I think I've seen enough. Yeah, another great signing by Brian Flores and Chris Greer. We're really setting ourselves up nicely where I feel like if we had to play right now, there's some positions that would really suffer. I definitely think we need to address offensive tackle, edge, and wide receiver. I don't really feel like we absolutely need a nose tackle now. I think with a rotation of Wilkins, Raekwon Davis, and this guy, playing one tech and then moving to 3-4 defensive end, stuff like that. I think that'll be fine. That's pretty much how we did it last year when Devon was hurt, and it worked very, very well. So I think this might be the move. So yeah, I I think I like this. Like I said, I really want to address those other 3 positions majorly. I wouldn't mind addressing safety if possible. I still want to draft a young running back at some point, maybe with our 7th round pick, something like that. Just contract-wise, I think that would be a smart thing to do. But, yeah, just have another young running back with a 4-year deal. I think that would be smart right now because, like I said, Gaskin, Ahmed, and Brown only have a few years on their contract. So, we'll see. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.